Hello loves, it's Josie and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by Eccentric. This is your video for mid-July 2019. I am in the Santa Cruz Mountains in California, and I wanted to give you a shot real quick of where I am. I'm working with what I got here, y'all. I'm visiting an ashram in the Santa Cruz Mountains. And I'm going to try to show you just a little bit. You see those boxes right there? Those are bees, and one is flying around me. Those are bees right there, right? And then you've got part of the mountain over there. Excuse the sound of my tripod. That is a eucalyptus tree. And there's a lot of them around here. This is the little trail, right? My kids have been running up and down this mountain for a while now. And this, as you look up, you can see it goes up there further. They're building a temple at the very top. I have only been up there one time. Now, as you can see, down there, there's some tents. There's tents at every level. And down there, as you can see, there's a roof. That's the main house right there. And then we've got some outdoor bathrooms and porta potties and more tents because we're expecting a lot of people for the Govinda Mela festival. More trees. Let me pause and move you to a different location. Okay, so I have to go down this hill. I'm gonna walk y'all with me so you can understand my struggle. I gotta adjust. So hold on a second. I don't know why I didn't do this beforehand. I'll be right back. Okay, let's walk down this. Let's see here. Let me adjust you. We are headed down probably to my tent. I'm on the first level. That's where I'm going to take you. I have been absent because I have been traveling. I drove from Texas to Santa Cruz, literally. And this is after I drove from Florida to Texas. So that is why you haven't seen me or heard from me. And I didn't do it by myself. I have my children with me. So that is also some added tasks. Hi. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. We set it up tents.
I'm shooting a video.
Yeah.
Thank you though. This is a temple or I think that's a temple. I'm not sure. I forgot what they call it exactly. Y'all cannot rely on me to be correct because this is my first time here. Oh, I don't know if I told you. I'm at an ashram. That's where I am. It's a Hindu thing. So that was one hill. Now we're coming down here. There's more like places to sleep there, right? But we're coming. Look at that beautifulness. You see all of those beautiful trees? I got another hill I gotta come down. Yeah, this is one of the temples for the Maharajas. The Maharaj that was, I guess, established this place. But anyway, we're still coming down, and somebody's got a circular saw. I always pick the best time to shoot video, huh? That's the main house, like I was telling you. And if you hear anything in the background, just know I'm okay, because I am coming down this hill in flip-flops. I haven't been really wearing shoes around these parts. But yeah, that blue house is where we eat. All right, I'm finally down at the bottom. This shed is where they keep all the stuff for fixing stuff, and they be fixing stuff and stuff, right? So now you see another set of porta potties, and that white thing is a shower, and it has this thing in it that heats up the water, and you don't even have to wait. Like, it works immediately. And then they got the little outside sink. There's our tents over there in front of us, in front of you. And do you see this up in here? This well? Yeah, that is 100% artesian water coming out of every faucet of this place. I am drinking artesian water from this mountain, and it's amazing. So we have these lotus tents that are pretty cool, and I'm bringing you down here to my tent. Let me pause for a second so I can adjust. Y'all see that? You see that walkway or path? Yeah, you see how steep it is? Like there's a million of them around here. Okay, so now we are inside of my tent. And because I'm recording this the old-fashioned way, I can't just flip the camera around. So I'm going to give you a view, if I can, of the top of the tent. Those are all of the leis we've been collecting, the flowers. The tent is shaped like a dome. This is supposedly a flower my kid picked for me randomly when he was exploring the woods. I'm not going to show you all of our junk. There is some lavender right there that I received this morning. I'm grateful for that. I'm all sweaty and breathing hard. Let me figure out how to turn this camera around and pray that you can see everything, okay? Okay, so you are going to have a dizzy moment because I have to turn the camera around. This is going to be my first time shooting without the rear facing camera. Okay. Let me grab these cards here. Do I have a pen? Yes, I have a pen. Alrighty. Let me turn you around. Hello, hello. Now, let me see here. Let me see. You probably see all of my junk. And I'm all up in your face, huh? But I gotta get my little ball straight. There we go. There we go. You see all the junk on the air mattress behind me. But it's okay. It's a beautiful view. This was the only place that I was going to be able to shoot your videos, okay? Like without being interrupted and things like that. So, get my trusty piece of paper out. I can't even pause this video the way I want to. This is what happens when you try to shoot a video in the middle of nowhere. Alrighty, so Aries. Who's after Aries? I don't know. Was I really ready to do this? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, right? Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Got it. Because I don't want to miss somebody, okay? So I'm going to cross them out as I go. And we are starting off with Aries. We're going to go in order, and I will tell you once the readings start, but I probably won't be able to sit and timestamp this. So if somebody else can timestamp it for me, that would be awesome. But I will timestamp when the readings start, okay? Alrighty, Aries, what do we have for you for July, mid-July 2019? Aries Energy. Aries Energy. Whoa, I pulled two. Alrighty, so you've got the Seven of Pentacles, you've got the Two of Swords, and then you've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so Aries, you are dealing with seeds being planted, but there's something that you're not seeing. There's some, It's not, there's some action being taken, and somebody is confused right now as to why this action is being taken, as to why. Like, I see that somebody's being handed, somebody's being served, Aries, and you're like, what is this? You know, so there's a couple of different situations going on. There's some kind of legal situation going on where it's a surprise out of the blue. You're being served and you're like, what is this? What's going on, right? And for others of you, you are needing to make a decision, but it's like you're trying to keep the situation like it always has been instead of thinking outside the box or trying something new. It's like you're trying to say that I'm fine. You may be saying that you're fine and you're really not, or your situation is fine and it's really not. It may be unhealthy in some kind of way and you're refusing to see it, okay? And what may be happening in some of y'all's cases is somebody from the outside is going to come in and take legal action because there's something that you're refusing to change, okay? For other Aries, you've got the 7 of Pentacles, and Spirit is saying your seeds are well planted and you're not going to know all the details, right? So use this full moon to let go of the end result so that you can manifest, so that you don't spoil the ground that the seeds are planted in, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Your harvest time is going to come as long as you don't try to rush it, Aries. Okay. So that is what I have for Aries energy. We are going to move on to Taurus energy. Spirit, Taurus. Sorry, this is going to be a long video. Just know this video is going to be long. Taking my time. All right, Taurus energy, Spirit. Taurus energy, mid-July 2019. Taurus energy, mid-July 2019. All righty here, Taurus. You've got the 2 of Cups, right? Then you've got the Ace of Wands. Then you've got the... What? Okay. Then you've got the 3 of Wands, okay? And this is the Ace of Swords. Forgive me, it is a Mercury retrograde, right? Anyway, so some of you are creating partnerships that are going to have you traveling. Like this could be a job situation and whatnot. So some of you are having to have the courage. Oh, so sweet. Some of you have never flown before and you're afraid and you're going to have courage to fly. There is a group of Taurians that are going to meet a loved one, whether it be a boyfriend or family member that you may have never met before, like, and you're nervous and you have to have courage. So that's what's coming up here as well. So for some of you it's business and work. For some of you it's a personal situation, but the travel is calling for you to have courage, right? And then, you know, with the Ace of Swords, it's talking about having victory. So most likely you're going to get over whatever it is that your fear is, and you're going to go after whatever it is that you're trying to do. You do have the wisdom to know the difference. So that came from the Serenity Prayer. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you're fighting for, right? Just make sure that you're fighting for the right reasons, because they're talking about the wisdom to know the difference. So really know, like, choose your battles, okay? The principle is not always something that you want to hold on to, Taurus, okay? Some of you may have, like I said, a business endeavor or some kind of job that requires you to relocate. So you may have to be courageous with that kind of decision too, okay? But either way it goes, this is good energy. And it may have to do with your soul path, okay? So Just know that, my beautiful Taurians. Let's move on to my Geminis. What's going on, Geminis? July 2019, mid-month. Geminis, Geminis, Geminis. Let's see. Oh, Lord, Gemini, what is going on? Y'all got the sun. Y'all got the tower. And then you got the 10 of rods. So some of you may be very well being kicked out of your place. You may have broken up or something like that, but I definitely see somebody having to move abruptly, right? God forbid you have any accidents like a fire or anything else, because that could also be coming from the Tower card. And you're going to experience some kind of burden, but this burden is going to get you to a better place, and that's why the Sun card is here. So no matter what your situation is looking like right now, first of all, it was necessary to get you to where you're going, because otherwise you wouldn't have done it on your own. And the Sun card is saying, hey, you're going to be okay. You just got to get through this. It's going to take some hard work. It's going to take some rebuilding, but you're going to get through this nonetheless. Some of you are dealing with children, right? You may end up like receiving a child that you need to be responsible for. Whether it's adoption, whether it was on purpose, or if something happens in somebody else's life and you have to take their kids for them, right? And then for some of you, there's some kind of promotion in your job that's going to bring you joy, but this is, for some odd reason, is after something seems so horrible. You know what I mean? You're either getting promoted or you're going to get a job somewhere else. Like, it's like if you got fired or whatever, and then synchronistically, all of a sudden you have another job, like really quickly, right? So that's what's going on with Gemini energy. Let's move on to Cancer. What is going on, Cancer? What is going on? Cancer energy, July 2019. Alrighty here. Cancer, you are being watched, so be on your best behavior. Be the example, okay? And then we've got the 7 of Pentacles here. This was the 3 of Pentacles, and this is the 7 of Pentacles. And then you've got the Queen of Swords, okay? So somebody wants to tell you something. They've been watching you, and they want to tell you something. So you may have a secret admirer that may be an air sign person, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. That could be the case. Also, there may have been, if you're in sales or something like that, Cancer, you may have planted seeds a long time ago that are coming to fruition now, because people are starting to come back and contact you and be interested in what you were talking about a while ago. Okay. That is also the case. There's a connection to you and the angelic realm, so you might want to look into that. And there's also some transformation happening in your life as well. Again, it goes back to that whole part about people coming to you talking about stuff that you were talking about a while ago. So maybe that's going to transform your financial status or whatever to the better, of course. There's somebody in your life that's really, really matter of fact, straightforward, just rigid type energy that you may be having to deal with. You may be having to work with that person in order to be successful in business or successful at home. Just know that it's not going to be that way all the time. That person is only that way because of the circumstances. Okay? So you don't have to worry about that being forever. That is not their, like, forever personality, okay? Alrighty, so that was Cancer. Let's move on over to Leo. Leo Energy. Spirit, July 2019. Leo Energy. Mid-July 2019. Leo. Ooh, Leo, you got... Ooh. Yes, Leo. I need to find me a Leo friend. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So you are being like gifted. You are being blessed. You got the Ace of Pentacles. And then you've got the 10 of Rods. This is definitely something you want. And this is the universe really moving in your favor, Leo. Wow. Whew. Definitely could be a job promotion, but that's too easy. This is like a lot of areas of life. This is not just one area of life. You could be receiving an inheritance. You could be receiving money from somebody. If you were applying for a loan, you could be receiving that. Some of you are starting businesses. You're getting everything that you need. You're receiving from somewhere the things that you need in order to do what you have to do. And that is awesome. And it's all divinely guided. You know, you had to wait and now it's here. Now it's going to happen for you. So that's cool. Wow. I hear spare the rod, spoil the child. What's going on with that? Oh, so some of you Leos definitely need to watch out for overspending on your children. Okay? Really? It's time to eat? I'm only on Leo. I might end up shooting another video. And just, I didn't want to edit. That's why I did this way. Y'all heard, I don't know if y'all heard that bell. Anyway. Y'all got some good stuff going on, Leo. And a lot of it is the hand of God just blessing you, you know. Don't forget that you got to put some work in, you know. But other than that, you're going to be so happy that the work that you got to do is nothing, you know, which is great. That's super great. Alrighty, Leo. Virgo Energy. Virgo. July 2019. Whoa. Let it go. Alrighty here. Virgo Energy. This is what I look like when I'm out here in the wilderness. All right, what we got going on, Virgos? The Virgos got the Sun too, right? And then the Virgos got the 6 of Wands and then the Queen of Wands. Virgos, some of you are getting over not feeling well. So you're definitely going to be victorious over whatever illness you're dealing with. There's some prosperity coming to some Virgos. It's like when you gamble and you hit the jackpot. It's like you had to put something in. So some of you may have been investing or something like that. And you're getting a good return on something. So you're victorious, right? Some of you are victorious because you allowed yourself to be creative. And you were courageous enough to put your creations out there. And you're receiving blessings, Virgo. And you allowed yourself to be like adventurous and more childlike. And you're really benefiting from it, right? Nice. Some of you Virgos are going to be put on a pedestal. Like it's one of those blush, embarrassing type moments, but it's good, right? So, awesome. That's what I have for the Virgos. Those were not, I can't even, if I wanted to try to get a different card for a different scenario, I wouldn't even be able to because they were all good. They were all good. A lot of child energy, Virgos. Child energy. Some of y'all, if you wanted to get pregnant, you probably are going to end up pregnant soon. So that's another situation. That was for Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. So let's move over to Libra. Libra. Libra energy. Libra energy spirit. Libra energy for the month of July 2019. All right, Libra, what's going on with you? You've got the Knight of Wands, right? You've got the Queen of Pentacles, and then you've got the Ten of Rods. I think everybody, it may be Mercury retrograde, but it seems like the Ten of Rods keeps coming up, so people may be just having difficulties because of Mercury retrograde. Alrighty, Libra energy. Libra energy. We are shuffling for Libra now. Libra energy. I had to, half the video didn't shoot. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. So I had to go eat and then come back. Libra energy. Libra energy here. What's going on with Libra energy? I don't even try to remember readings when they don't come out on the camera. I just pull new cards. When I came back, there was a whole flock of baby peacocks around my tent. They ran off and it was so cute. Anyway, Libra, you've got the Six of Swords. You've got the Empress. And then you've got the Three of Wands. So Libra, you're definitely dealing with new horizons, and you're dealing with a lot of opportunities as far as business is concerned. And it's one of those situations where you were uncomfortable, you were in choppy waters, you were, you didn't even know, some of you may not have known where your next meal was coming from, and now you are feeling more stable, enjoying life more and things like that. And it's because you're taking these opportunities that are being handed to you. So you're not running from the work. This is what you want. You got 2 3s, so that's a whole bunch of creative energy, and that's telling me that you've been manifesting as well, and that's what's getting you out of the choppy situation you were in. And there's a lot of sacral chakra energy there as well. Again, creation, creation, creation. So that number 3 and that sacral chakra is telling me that you are manifesting, Libra, and you are moving to a state of comfort. And some of you Libras may be moving somewhere where there's like a forest or something like that, or just spending time out in nature because of all of that, the trees and stuff behind the Empress. There's this nature vibe to it, and with that wheat there, you're definitely coming up on some prosperity. Okay, so that's what I have for Libra energy. And now we're going to move on over to Scorpio. Scorpio energy. Scorpios. We're for out there. Wait, I can't even say it right. See? I'm like, no. I should have quit while I was ahead, right? Oh my goodness. Oh man. All right, Scorpio. It is hot in this tent. It wasn't hot when I first started, but it's getting hot now. All right, come on, Spirit. What's going on with Scorpio? Yes. Scorpio. Scorpio, you are dealing with having to have patience and also taking action when it's time to take action. So it's that hurry up and wait. It's that, okay, you can do this, but you can't do that yet type energy. And it's because justice is being served. It's because an imbalanced situation is gaining balance. And this may also be in a court situation where you're having to deal with, what do you call it? When they they change the date. You go to court just to go to court in the future. Like they ask for an extension or whatever, right? And then you got the 7 of Pentacles, which is saying that your seeds are well planted. You don't have to worry. Like, don't let the process freak you out and think that you're not going to get whatever it is that you're after, okay? Because we're dealing with a Mercury retrograde right now, Scorpio, if you feel like something is off, don't hesitate to call and ask questions with whatever process you're dealing with, okay? Don't sit there and wait for somebody to call you, because if time is not on your side when it comes to legal situations or anything for that matter. So be proactive in the communication and understand that not everybody they don't communicate the way you do, right? Sometimes you have to be responsible for others and yourself in order to get something done, okay? But some of you need to look up the spiritual meaning to the iris flower, okay? So that's what you need to do with that. That's what you got, Scorpio. Alrighty. Let's move on over to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, Sag? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. I act like I'm in this tent by myself and y'all not watching me, seriously. Alright, Sag, you got Page of Wands, right? You're dealing with Page of Wands, and then you got the King of Cups here, right? So that's 2 people cards. And then you got the Ace of Cups here. So, Sag, you're dealing with people, right? Page of Wands, fire sign person, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. King of Cups is the Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer person, right? This could be you, Sag. You could be a child. You could be like a teenager or whatever, or you could be acting like a child. And this King of Cups is trying to get away from you if you are the one acting like a child, because this Ace of Cups can go both ways, okay? So there may be some Sagittarians that are affecting somebody in their life that's a water sign in a way that's making them feel just a hot mess, okay? Now, for others of you, this Page of Wands is somebody else in your life. This may be your child or something like that. And what's happening is they may be going through some kind of emotional or mental like issues or whatever, and you're having to nurture them and get them through whatever it is that they're going through. Okay, Sag. Also, for some of you Sagittarians, this may be you overwhelmed with emotion, and a water sign person is going to come in and assist you. I don't know why, but, you know, I didn't get the normal, hey, you're going to be overflowing with positive emotions with the Ace of Cups. This is more so somebody's needing to balance their emotions. Something must have happened to where somebody needs to be nurtured, consoled, or whatever, whether it be you or somebody else in your life, okay? You're dealing with people. There's people, not just 2 people, but people, okay? Something may have happened somewhere and there's heavy emotions, because I don't. Okay, Sagittarius, what I was trying to say was I don't think that it's any type of you know, emotional, like celebratory type thing. I feel like you're dealing with a whole bunch of emotions and undercurrents that are being triggered from other people, okay? But I was done with your section. I'm going to move on over to Capricorn. And Capricorn, I had already pulled your cards. It's just that somebody came to talk to me, so I had to pause the video and then I had to stop it. So your cards are the Strength card, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Swords, okay? And what I was saying was that there is a young air sign that may be walking around just saying whatever they want to say without thinking. It's maybe your child, because the Queen of Cups is coming through as mother energy, right? And for some of you, you may be having to have strength with people around you because of Mercury retrograde issues, right? Miscommunications, minds clashing, conversation clashing is just a lot. Spirit is saying that, like, it's not, is it that serious? Like, if you can get through this, you can get through anything, Capricorn. It's one of those situations where you're mastering your emotions, right? And you're not giving up. If you're used to like giving up, you're not giving up. You're learning how your emotions can be mastered, and you can see things through and persevere without scrapping the whole situation, okay? People are going to act how they're going to act, and no, you don't have to deal with it, but sometimes when you do persevere through certain situations, you'll come out on the other end with more understanding, and you'll realize that whatever principles or things you took personal, that it wasn't even really about you, So that's what's happening for Capricorn energy right now for July 2019, mid-July, okay? So we're going to go ahead and go over to Sagittarius. Y'all, it took me 3 days to shoot this video. 3 days. Y'all know I'm dealing with Mercury retrograde, and then we just had an eclipse, and I'm on a mountain. I don't have no reception. We have Wi-Fi, and that's all I'm working with. But oh my gosh, this video was not easy to do at all. All right, Aquarius. What's going on, Aquarius energy for the month of July, mid-month 2019? Aqua. What do we have? We have the Sun, Aquarius. We have the Seven of Swords, and then we have the Hermit card. So the first thing I hear is fake happy. Fake happy. You see what I mean? So what's happening here is, Aquarius, I think that this lunar eclipse and this full moon energy is really going to show you somebody's true colors. Maybe it's you showing somebody else your true colors. But either way it goes, there's this childish, deceptive type energy, even manipulative. That's what it's looking like. And somebody's having to go within and really ask themselves, okay, do I want to deal with this? What is this going to look like in the long run? Like, what is this? And is this something that I want in my life? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to ask what's going on. You see? For some of you, there's going to be either a return check or like some kind of transaction is going to be reversed and have to be done over again with finances. Okay? So that part is coming up too. Spirit is saying, Aquarius, something about getting stable. This could be emotionally, it could be financially, it could be physically. Like, Spirit is saying get stable. So there's another connotation of going within. If you're not on your meditation game, you might have to get back on it. Okay, like start meditating and doing your affirmations and things like that, because I feel like you've opened yourself to be taken advantage of. So you're going to have to do some fortification of your aura. Get your aura strong, get your vitality back up, okay? And those are the messages I have for Aquarius. We're going to move on over to Pisces Energy. Well, today has been a day. Let me tell you. Well, Pisces Energy. Pisces Energy. Pisces Energy. Pisces Energy. Alrighty. Pisces, you got the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. You've got the Sun. That's interesting because I just shuffled. Y'all saw that. Oh, and the Hermit came out for you too. Y'all know, y'all heard me shuffling. Wow. Okay. Okay. What? Can we repeat that? Ooh. This is interesting. Okay, Pisces, money is made, not earned. That's interesting. And I think the spirit is coming from a manifestation aspect. Like, money is made, not earned. Like, there's nothing you can do to get money. You have to make it. And this is just, you know, I can only translate from my perspective. But I'm really feeling like spirit is telling you, you know, you've got to manifest. It's made, it's not earned. And you know, when you're making something, when you're cooking, when you're doing the chemistry, when you're doing the alchemy, you got to get this ingredient, that ingredient. You can't just say, here, I'm going to do this, give me money. Like, we're not in that reality anymore. Now you got to make some things go together to attract the money now, right? So you got to go within, Pisces. Go within, find out what you really want, find out how you really feel about what you really want, because your emotions are going to be the driving force to attracting this stability, right? And also this abundance that's going to bring you to a childlike state of creativity, and also being able to share that abundance, okay? So, that staff is powerful. Even though you may be going within, there's power. Spirit wants you to manifest from the inside out, Pisces. Check your insides at all times. When your surroundings, when your life seems to be going crazy, check your insides. Check your insides. So, the Aztecs. I don't know why they're coming up, but the Aztecs, some of you may be studying the Aztecs, or maybe even the Mayans, you know, but there's something that has to do with that culture that you may be researching. So whatever it is you're looking for, whatever connection you're looking for or confirmation, you will find it, Pisces. So just keep doing whatever research. And if you weren't thinking about it, Spirit is saying that may be the answer to your question. Researching the Mayans or the Aztecs, right? The Quetzalcoatl energy is coming up. So if you don't know what that is, I'll try to spell it out for you because it's not easily spelled. But I will put that